Hello, this is a tutorial for how to use the in-ear monitor controlling app for Harvest City Church on our iPads. And so these are iPads that we have here designated just for the monitor controls. And so I'm going to walk you through that. You'll notice I'm going to start at the home screen here that we are going to use this M32-Q app. All right. While I'm out of here, I'm just gonna, if it's not connected, one of the things you want to make sure is that the Wi-Fi is on band. That's the Wi-Fi we need to be able to connect to our soundboard. Okay, so we're going to go into this app and we can see the controls here. Before we go into the breakdown of the channels, I'm going to turn this into the vertical mode. Okay, and this is where now we can see the master volume control. Okay, now because this is in stereo, left and right, these are linked together. Okay, now if I wanted to go in and change which monitor I'm controlling, you'd press that at the top, and then you could select here in-ear monitor 1. That's our wireless in-ear monitor pack. In-ear monitor 2 is one of our P1s, and then in-ear monitor 3 is another one of our P1 packs. All right, and so once you've selected the one that you want, and you can see here that these are linked together with that symbol. Okay, then you're going to go back. There's another channel here, and this shows if we had different subgroups. Say we wanted like a drum mix and things like that, then you could turn those, or vocals. Typically we don't have that set up right now though, but that's where that would be. All right, so let's now go back to the vertical. All right, and I'm just going to, there we go, get a little darker. Okay, so you can see we have each of the channels here. This little symbol shows that these two channels are linked to give us left and right. And so when I move one, both go together. All right. So let's go in. Again, you can control just simply by pressing that fader, and then you can move it up and down. Okay. Another feature that you can do for each channel is you can select this little thing at the top, and that now allows me to adjust the balance from my left to right. Okay, my left in-ear monitor and my right in-ear. Okay, and so that stereo can really be able to help not only give you a bit of dimension to the stage, but I use stereo a lot to differentiate what different people are playing. Maybe I need to hear what the electric is playing over the synth. I would pan those, or let's say we have two acoustic guitars and I need to know which one's which. So I would go, I would go into this one, acoustic guitar here, and you can see that it's highlighted. And I'm going to move that all the way to over here, and then I'm going to go into the next one and move that all the way over here, right? And now I'm going to really be able to know which one is which. And even once I move on, you can see that the little white line shows you where each channel is. And then if I want to hide that again, I'm just simply going to tap twice, right? Tap to select, and then the one that's selected, I'm going to tap again, and now I've got my full faders back. Okay. You'll notice that I had hit that a couple times. When I hit the name of a channel, it brings up these three options. Those are our subgroups that I showed you before. And so if the drums were subgroup 1, then I could put everything in subgroup 1 for the drums, and etc. But you don't have to use those, but they're there available. Okay. Now to move on to the other channels, you'll see there's all these dots. Those are the different channel pages. Okay. So as I swipe, now I go to page 2. And I've got more listed here. Okay, you'll see the violin was in its own violin subchannel, and so that has a 1 beside it to let me know that it's in that subchannel. So if I wanted to remove it from that subchannel, I'm just going to press the 1 again, and it is gone. So as I swipe through, you'll see all 32 channels here, but there's actually more. Okay, there's also all of our audio for CD players, our video, stuff like that. But then here's the other feature. This is all of our effects channels. And these effects are for the vocal reverb is channel number 1 typically. Channel number 2 is going to be the vocal delay and chorus. Okay, again, it just gives you a different sense of the feel of the reverb in the room. Sorry, not reverb, but delay of just kind of sound bouncing around a bit, right? And then there's our instrument reverb, and then also our snare reverb is what we have right now set up.